What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? And we're happy to see you. My name is Herchelll Carrasco.
My name is Juan.
My name is Julio Guzman.
And you're probably wondering, who's this Julio guy, right? George couldn't join us tonight. So, you know, George got a little bit busy. And we do have Julio here. He's actually a new artist, but he's also been an existing friend of the shop. How you doing, Julio?
I'm doing great. It's been awesome being this past 2 weeks, I think, that I've been with you.
You just got started?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, and it's amazing, you know.
Cheers,
Cheers,
cheers, cheers, cheers.
New team, you know, is amazing. Hell yeah.
That's good to hear, man. I think what's interesting is that, sure, you're a new artist at the shop, but you're actually been a long time friend.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the old times?
Yeah,
like
I do.
what can you know what I mean? Like let's start off with that, bro.
I remember first start, you know, I met Herchelll by a friend of, you know, that he used to work with Herchelll back in the days, and I met him through there, and from there, you know, I always wanted to work with him, but you know, I was barely starting tattooing, so you know, eventually, you know, it worked out. You know, it did. It worked out. So
and it's crazy because, you know, we're talking 2014, right? 2014, 2015, like times from back in the day, Juan. So, you know, from my perspective, he was, again, you know, Ram used to work with us, and Julio was a good friend of Ram. And at the time, Julio was just this kid that was coming around that was hungry to learn about tattooing. He was excited about tattooing. So from the outside looking in, you know, I got a chance to see, you know, Julio grind it out. You're from California City, right?
Yeah, I live in California City, but I was raised in Lake LA, like a Little Desert.
Okay.
Yeah, Little Desert.
And then you made your way to a tattoo shop.
I made my way to, it started like anybody else. It starts anywhere else, you know? And, you know, I went myself, like, you know, I tell you, everybody who wants to start tattooing, you know, go for it, and you know, make it happen. You know, like just make your dream happen, because you could do it.
Definitely,
you know? So
100%.
You know, now, you know, I made it to a tattoo shop, and then, you know, I made it, you know, with Herchelll. So
there you go.
It's awesome, you know.
Oh, what'd you do before?
I was working a lot of construction, but somehow I always come back to tattooing. No matter what, somehow I always come back to tattooing.
That's how love is, man. Love will always come back to you, man.
No,
if it's real love, you know.
No, it is crazy. It's crazy. That's something that is like, you know, it touched me, you know, like, because I'm not gonna lie, waking up at 3 in the morning, getting up, you know, going to work is no joke.
12-hour shifts, huh?
Tough.
No jokes. You know, working construction, nope.
Yeah, so it's, you know, it's Friday, and I'll be honest, I did not want to text Angel. Shout out to Canvas Studios here. I did not want to text Angel and be like, bro, we have to cancel. We were almost this close to canceling. George, okay, so the plan was
we had to.
Yeah, okay, so George, we actually pushed the time. We usually do these sessions a little earlier, but George had to work, so I'm like, okay, George, do your thing. We'll wait for you. But long story short, he wasn't gonna make it in time, and we almost canceled this. And last minute, Juan was like, "Nah, we have to keep it going. We gotta keep it going."
Like with the momentum was going, and we just had to do another one this week. But yeah.
And then Julio's a part of the shop too. So, you know, again, I've mentioned also rotating a fourth mic. Julio, there's also Eric, Steven. So, you know, that way you guys get familiar with the shop. So, you know, Julio's part of the shop.
Yeah.
But man, so how's your week? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Cool. Cool. You want to start?
Nah, go for it.
Okay, so right now I'm just planning out everything for my daughter's birthday this Sunday, and then we're gonna watch the Super Bowl. So we're rooting for the Eagles. But yeah, let's see. That's pretty much just besides work. That's what I've been up to.
Yeah. Planning for that, huh?
Yeah.
How is that planning for a new?
Bro, that shit's crazy.
It's exhausting, man.
So it's gonna be her first birthday, but it's funny because it's kind of like a quinceañera.
Yeah.
With the whole princess dress, the corona, and she even has like little shoes. It's so funny, bro.
Nice.
And the whole like decoration, it looks like we're in a quinceañera, so it'll be cool.
Yeah.
With chambelanas, you guys are chambelanas.
Dang. There you go.
Talk about that. You guys ever been to chambelan?
Never.
I have. Not
I've never
really?
been. No.
I have too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I asked a lot to be a chambelan, but I never, you know, it was hard for me to tell my mom, like, hey, mom, you know, I'm going to be a chambelan. And it was tough. So I didn't really do it. But check this out. My sister, she's actually going to turn 15 in a few months.
Oh, sick. Yeah,
I don't know if I talked about this yet on the podcast, but I'm actually in the middle. I'm getting my dance on every Sunday. I'm learning my chambelan dance.
Oh, really?
Bro, this is gonna be so. Okay, let me tell you. My mom was like, hey, you know, Alexa, that's my sister.
Yeah,
she's like, you know, Alexa's gonna turn 15, and they're planning her quinceañera, like a wedding. Yeah, so it's my sister's birthday coming up.
You're gonna be the chambelan?
No. Okay, so check this out. So my mom's like, hey, I think it's a good idea if you and your brothers all participate in the dances, right? And she actually asked my son Presley to be the main chambelan, right? Because my brother and my sister are really close. They're close in age, right? Yeah, my son's 13. So
you were gonna be a chambelan.
No. But I mean, I'm a chambelan. I'm a chambelan.
You know? Oh, you are.
I am a chambelan.
But you're not the main one.
Not the main one.
But your son is.
Make him the main one.
It's all good.
You gotta carry her.
But check this out though. My mom. I know, right? No, my mom was like, okay, I think it's a good idea, and I was like, okay, cool. Okay, so I've never been a chambelan. I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be a couple sessions, right? Maybe 2-3 sessions. Bro. 10 weeks every Sunday, 2 hours a day minimum. So so I'm getting my chambelan on. I gotta make a TikTok video for sure. But so to answer your question, I mean, currently in the works of becoming a chambelan right now. So
is it all the same dances as back then in the days?
I don't know.
Don't tell me you're gonna take pictures at the beach.
I don't know. We'll see.
Is it the same song that they always play? Bro. And I'm pretty sure you know the same song they always play.
No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. No. We're doing a Selena song and The Weeknd. So yeah. And then there's a surprise. There's a surprise song, but I'm gonna keep that a surprise. So man, so this week was a crazy week, bro. Check this out, man. I fucking went viral on Facebook, man. So I got a video right now that's 60 million views, man. I've been posting videos for a lot of years, and I've never hit 60 million views, man.
16 or 60?
60. That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people, man. You know, that's like
What was it?
So it's my tattoo and a hot dog video. Yeah, who knew that hot dogs would hit, right?
Well, what are the comments like?
I mean, you know how it is, bro. People are saying and that's something that I actually wanted to talk about, right? So, you know, a lot of times, currently, you know, with TikTok, for example, I feel like everybody gets the opportunity to, you know, be viral, right? I feel like on Instagram before TikTok, not everybody experienced that, but going on to TikTok now, if you post videos, you're gonna have at least one video that's gonna do really well. So that's something I wanted to talk about, man, is when, you know, what happens when you go viral. And also I want to, you know, I've been producing a lot of video content for so many years that I feel like I can add some value into some of this stuff, man, because people are gonna take advantage of you, and that's something I wanted to bring up. So let's talk about going viral, man. Like, you know, what about when you went viral with that video, Jennifer, right? Shout out to Jennifer. She's hilarious, man.
I mean, for me, the most viral one was the one where I was tattooing like a thigh, but what the video was, I put make sure to shower before you get so there was a lot of contrary because a lot of back and forth, because some people thought it was like you know, being towards like a woman for some reason, but I was like, nah, it's more of for me it was more of like, a lot of people come grimy as hell.
Because that was a true story, right? That was based on like a real client situation?
Originally what happened was this lady came to get tattooed on her thigh, upper thigh, and then as soon as I get close, bro, I smell everything. Oh my God, the creepy lagoon. That shit stank. I even had, so what happened, I had to wear 2 masks for that. And I put the fan facing me. That way kind of blows away. But bro, it was
you would expect, right? That's why they say common sense is not so common, because you would expect that.
You would think that like
shower beforehand, you're gonna
like,
you know,
okay, I'm gonna come clean, have some hygiene, and like, okay, you're gonna get tatted somewhere. You don't want your armpits like stinking.
And honestly, if you're getting a tattoo, you gotta be clean.
But when we're cleaning with alcohol, like you see all the mugre come out, like no mames.
So I know everybody has.
But you got a lot of backlash for this, right? When you went viral, right?
Yeah. So that's what it was for. But because I was tattooing a chick, one of my good friends, Jennifer. Shout out to Jennifer. It was on Jennifer. The thigh. I thought it was just funny if I did it. But nothing to be specific about certain things. But nothing personal.
Have you had a video or anything that's like done any crazy numbers? It's coming, bro. It's coming. Watch. It's coming.
You know, just getting.
You'd be surprised, bro. It's not even like your best tattoos or your best work. It's like the funniest shit.
Yeah, no, you never know what's gonna hit. But what I wanted to touch on is be prepared. Whenever anything does numbers. You have to accept the bad with the good because it's not going to be all positive, right? Yeah. So that was something that I wanted to bring up is just be ready for the hate because it doesn't matter who you are, how perfect the tattoo is, whatever the case may be. Not even a tattoo,
They're trying to cancel me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, and Juan's not playing because we actually had people hitting up the shop. They're like, "How can you allow this?" You know, I'm not going to say, but they were saying not nice words about you, man. But that's what it is. You know, that's something that. I feel like for me, I'm unaffected now, you know? I'm unaffected.
Unbothered still.
Right now, right now, I'm at a point where it's like, hey, that's more engagement. Run it up. I don't even delete comments, man. I don't even delete comments, man. I let it run it up, run it up.
I feel like
but the good comes with the bad is what I'm trying to say. Or the bad comes with the good.
Yeah. I feel like society nowadays is like a little too sensitive. Yeah. We can't really make a joke out of anything just for fun, really. Yeah. Like just a small joke, you know? Nowadays, it's... There's the one side that like think it's funny, and then the ones that take it personal. I mean, at the end of the day, like we're all just doing things for fun as a joke, and
it's not that serious.
Yeah, nothing serious, really.
Yeah, you're always it's tough.
People just take it personal in general. That's how they are. You know, at the end of the day.
Definitely. I follow this chick Coco on same thing on TikTok, man, and she's talking about how, you know, right now. Internet's a big thing. Everyone's like, you know, Instagram and everything. It's a big deal for a lot of people, right? And then with Gen Z, they're embracing the internet. But what happens is that the generation after, which is I believe it's called Generation Alpha or something Alpha.
There's another one?
There's the one after Gen Z. But check this out. She's saying that Generation or Gen Alpha is the generation that's gonna back away from social media. She's saying that because that generation is getting to see because there's a dark side of going viral too. It's not all good, you know. So that's what I'm saying. It ruins people's lives sometimes. So she was saying that her point is that this Generation Alpha is going to be the generation that steps back from social media. Maybe they create, they're not posting themselves. They're just kind of like an outsider looking in. And, every generation is going to be different. But that was kind of one of those things that I've been thinking a lot about lately, man. I'm a millennial, man. So it's like, I lived life before the internet and then during, and here we are today,
Am I a millennial? What are we?
No. I think you're Gen Z. Nah. You're under 25? I think you're Gen Z, bro. I think you're Gen Z. Yeah.
It's all good.
Maybe.
What am I?
You're the same age, right? You're the same age, right?
You're Julio, 24.
Oh, yeah. You're 24?
24. So I guess...
Bro, I thought you were the same age as me.
Nah, bro. I think I'm the youngest one, but... I guess so. I guess I'm Gen Z. What's it say? It's giving. It's giving youth.
That's funny, man. That's funny. There you go. But Julio, man, what's the deal, man? So you just started with us. It's crazy because the way you left your situation, it wasn't really planned, right? It was kind of last minute, right?
Tell us about you, bro.
I honestly, I wasn't even thinking about leaving or anything. Still, shout out to the shop out there, but I wasn't thinking about leaving or anything. But it happened. Things happen, and you know what? I want to grow more and. That's the only situation I gotta do, and I'm gonna be a first time dad, so I gotta
be on the way, man.
Hey, shout out to the dads.
It's BDE.
Guess what that is?
Best dads ever. Best dads ever. No, that's cool, man.
No, and
get the dad bod for sure.
There you go.
Honestly, I know with the beard,
it's coming, bro.
Honestly, I just wanted to, get. Focus on that because I want my baby to grow up in a good situation.
100%.
I don't want it to be, and I don't want to be struggling. That's the only thing. I don't.
It's a blessing though, for sure.
No, it is a blessing, and you know, shout out to my girl. You know,
there you go. Shout out to her.
She's amazing, and she's gonna be a great mother too.
Talking about that Valentine's coming around the corner.
Hey, you know, don't think I'm not gonna get you anything. Don't think that. Don't think that. You check me out. Don't think that. You know.
What are you guys getting for your lady?
Damn, you know, like. You know,
what's the most you would give to your lady?
Honestly, I have pictures actually. I have done some cute stuff, but you know, we've been in we live together. We've been living together for a cool minute.
Yeah, you guys have been together a long time.
Yeah,
too, right?
We've been together for like 10 years. So
there you go.
It's been a while, and you know, I thought she wasn't be able to get pregnant, and then it came out with she got pregnant.
Me neither. And then
wow. And honestly, I'm happy for that. Once again,
cool.
I'm a blessing. It's a blessing, you know. Yeah. Other than that, but what was it? What was I saying?
You know, being a new dad.
It's scary. I'm not gonna lie, it is scary. But I see you guys, and I'm like, nah, it's nothing to scare. I see my family, and there's nothing to
take
be
it day by day,
about.
bro. That's all you can do, man.
It's the best thing that could happen.
Yeah,
it is.
Especially motivation wise, it makes you.
Oh, it's gonna push you so much harder, bro.
Yeah. No, I see that, and I see you guys as a you know, like, damn, like. If they're doing it, I could do it too. You know, like
definitely.
I could do
have
it
another
too,
kid after, right after. You know,
you gotta have
not even after the 40 days you get pregnant again. That happens a lot. Yeah.
Man. I was watching, shout out to the food community. I seen the food community posted. Do you guys remember Beza, the rapper? I don't know if you guys remember the rapper Beza. Do you know who that is? I believe his first name's Anthony Beza, but he's this Fresno rapper, right? And allegedly he's got these crimes, man, with an underage, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that is insane, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can say that word. No, I don't know if we can say that, but it's crazy, man. I hope I hope he gets what he deserves, you know, if that's the case, you know.
That's crazy though.
But it's so sad, man, because like I feel like a lot of that was like from the swag area, which was like 2015, right? So this guy, Anthony Beza, he was popping at the time. I don't know if you guys remember MLC, rest in peace. He passed away. Yeah. So it's like a lot of these people from that time are no longer here, or there's some that are still thriving. Shout out to Nene Smalls, like she's from that era. Do you guys know who that is? Nene Smalls? That was like one of the first like, you know, celebrities that I started tattooing, and she was really big on Facebook at the time. You know, do you know what I'm talking about? But she was, you know, so she, Beza, Nene Smalls, they're all part of that era.
Did he get locked up, or is it just
no? He's gotten locked up. He's locked up right now. No, he's locked up right now. So again.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like what I've heard when it comes to being in prison, these some inmates don't like these pedophiles.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
They don't fuck with them at all.
And in fact, the guards let things slide.
Yeah,
you know,
and it's crazy. They will like fight each other. They will do like not like protests, but they will do things where they'll basically fight so that these pedophiles, these rapists won't be with them, bro. It's crazy.
They're separated.
They get locked up more to the inside.
I forget what the word is, but they'll like, for example, if these certain rapists or pedophiles are the cooks, these inmates will stop eating to basically protest against these having them there as the cooks. Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly, bro, they're just wasting space in the prisons, honestly, man.
They need to do something about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I hope he gets what he deserves if that's the case.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, that was a crazy era. I don't know if you guys remember same thing from that swag era. I feel like a lot of people aren't really, no one's talking about it, man. But there's this guy named Jose Carrasco. Do you know who that is? Jose Carrasco?
Is that the guy that's all tatted?
Yeah.
So what happened with the guy?
So this kid was, bro, I remember I tattooed him back in the day, and he was viral as can be. He was one of the hottest things out. He was like a pretty boy, right?
The pretty boy is
Last King. It was popping, but he was very young. And what ended up happening is that he was viral. Era? I know, bro. I know.
With the shuffling, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
He ended up getting really bad on drugs. So he lost himself. He started dating this older chick, and then if you see him now, he doesn't even look the way he. Bro, it's like night and day. It's sad. It's sad, and it's like he's still posting right now, and it's sad because I'm watching his videos, and it's like he's so lost in the sauce that It's sad, man. I don't know if he'll, you know, I don't think he's going to be around that much longer, man. But it's sad that, you know, there's these personalities that were at once reaching a high, you know, or experience such a low.
I feel like if you know someone that's going through tough times, I feel like definitely be there for them, because I feel like they need that support system big time.
It's hard to tell because a lot of times the unhappiest people, you know, they make it seem like they're the happiest.
But the few people that I know,
it's tough to read.
They know
it's
how
tough to read
the script though. Like those kind of people,
True.
Yeah, they know how to flip it.
Oh, hopefully he gets better.
Julio, do you have any cool like old stories from like back in the day? Any maybe old Pachuco tattoo be in there? Is there anything that you remember or just
tell us about you?
Honestly, back in the days when I started. I started working at a young age. I started like working on a jumper place, like putting jumpers.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if you.
Of course. You remember when you would tip them over?
Yeah, tip them over, and
all the kids would get like drowning in the jumper.
Actually, once I put a jumper because the place that I used to work with, I would get him for free. I would get him for free, so I would put him in my house and pick him up. You know, it was hard work. But I would get him. And one day there was wind and he flew up.
I heard about that. I heard about that happening.
It was going up.
The wind will literally lift it, bro.
Yeah, it literally lifted. It was crazy. Yeah,
there was kids in there, or
no, I wasn't there. I was in there.
I took you for a ride, man.
Yeah. It was pretty cool though.
Oh my god. So how'd you bring it down? Like
it just went down by itself because the motor that he has, it doesn't let it go up.
Yeah.
So it didn't let it go up. So it's like I was safe for a moment.
Nah, I just remember where
I just hear my little brother.
We would go on one side and then we would tip it over.
But other than that, you know, when I was like 15 years old, I was actually I like to play soccer here and there back in the days.
Yep.
So actually, this story is like crazy because you know, I seen, you know, when I found a body part, like literally a body part. Like,
you know, you started telling me what was that that you found, man?
So check this out. You know, like I was like 15 to 16 years old. I'm not sure, but I was with we used to go play soccer. It was a school, and then in the back it was a field. So in the field, you know,
schools.
It was just a middle school. And I used to go there too, but I'm like, all right. But it was the school, and then it was the back, the field, and people used to train right there. So I used to go and play soccer there with all the whatever, you know. And one day we were like all playing, you know, soccer, and there's this lady with a dog and a horse just rushing to us, and out of nowhere it says, "Anybody have a phone?" And we're just like, "What the fuck?" You know, like what's up with this lady? You know, like, what's up? You know, and I don't know when she said, "There's a body part in the street."
Like a real one?
No, it was like a real body part. It was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What'd you say, man?
It was a hen. It was a
hand.
Somebody's hand was in the middle of the road, like we're in the field. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it looked crazy.
Insane.
You know, it looked crazy.
Skin, bones. Like, what are we talking here?
So the hand was like it smelled and it was kind of decomposing. So you could. I'm not gonna lie, it looked so cool. You know what? It looked
as a
cool.
Tattoo artist, you're like, that's a fire reference right there. That's a fire reference.
Real quick.
Wow,
that is true. Yeah, and
we're sick
because I seen the bones, like literally the bones that were coming out of, and then you could see the insides of it. I was like,
do you have a photo?
No, I don't,
man.
But if I find that person, the homie that has it, send it to me. And if you're still out there, you know who you are. Send it to me, because
but did you tattoo it though?
You know what? I need to draw that reference now, so because I still remember it, because I could remember the skin like flopping out, like the bugs, everything. I was just like, damn, this looks so dope. But I'm like, I'm so fucked up just for saying this looks so dope. You know, like, oh shit. You know, like,
what do you think it was? Like, why was the hand there?
Honestly,
some cartel stuff or what? Out there?
Los narcos?
Yeah, Loki.
Hey, because people think that cartel stuff's only in Mexico, but bro, that's going on right now. That's going on right now. That's crazy.
That's everywhere.
That's crazy.
Especially in the desert. Like,
yeah, they're out, because here's the deal, bro. All the cartel, the kids, they want their kids to be raised and born out here. So the kids are out here. The kids might be one of us.
I know.
Could be one of Not talking about it. True.
Man, speak on it. Man. Okay, so let's get into some. Again, if you guys are brand new, welcome. And if you've been here before, big shout out to Early Gang. Let us know. Drop a comment if there's a topic that you guys want us to cover on the next podcast. And also that way we can give you a shout out. Speaking of shout outs, a big shout out to Subroke Records. That's my guy Alejandro. He's actually I tattooed him and his wife Sabrina Subrock. She used to be on Spanish TV back in the day. Oh. Yeah, so saludos. Hey, bro, saludos, Alejandro. Todavía tengo tus lentes, bro. Ahí los tengo en mi caja. I got you, man.
He's wearing them.
But he says, Herchelll, saludos, amigo. Qué chingón que lanzaron su podcast. Hell yeah, man. Hey, we might be able to get them on. You know, but shout out to them. Also, big shout out to Miguel Najera Rubio. He says, dope podcast as always. You know, just dropping some love right there. So big shout out to
the love.
Yeah, always. You know. So let's see if we got any comments out there. Big shout out to Diana D again, and big shout out to Jenny. Good seeing you in the chat here. Yeah, man.
What did they say? Any comments?
As far as like topics, or let's see here.
Anything, bro.
Yeah, I mean, just showing love right now.
What was that Mexican show, or like the show that you were that they were on, or what was it?
She was on. I think it's called. Was it Fuera de? No. I'm tripping. I can't remember the show right now. Okay. But she wasn't. She was in a lot of Spanish TV.
Bro, Univision, Telefutura was a classic.
No, she was on all. She's actually she's not from Mexico, but she's big in Mexico. Oh, okay, My boy Alejandro, he's actually born in Mexico. So
what was your guys' favorite Mexican show, like on the Spanish channel?
Hey, Clase 406, the novela was cool, man. Before Rebelde, that one was a good one. Clase 406, El Juego de la Vida, Spensa. You don't know that. You don't know that. El Juego de la Vida was fire, bro. That was fire. A soccer novela, bro. Yeah. What do you guys know about El Juego de la Vida? Yeah, that was a good one. What did you watch, man?
I love Sábado Gigante on
Sábado Gigante's classic.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
It was crazy too. That guy, the host,
Don Francisco.
He's actually German.
He's not Mexican.
He's not Mexican.
Hey, you're the non-Mexican call-out guy.
Yeah, I know.
Because we learned Lou Diamond Phillips is not Mexican. Hey, shout out to all my Filipinos though, because bro, they say Filipinos are the Mexicans of the Asian world. You know, bro. I mean, we're all the same. We're all the same
here. And
they're
stealing the Spanish words
and vice versa.
Like, for example, like the dessert, they call this dessert play puto. It's a dessert. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's funny, bro.
And one of their crazy foods too is balut.
The egg.
It's a duckling baby,
almost hatched, right?
Yeah, almost.
So you
hatched.
Chew the bones.
It's basically fertilized.
10,000 right now. Would you eat the balut?
Hell yeah, bro, for free.
You would eat the balut? I would attempt it, but I'm terrible, bro. I'd probably gag. I would attempt it though. Hey, don't get me nauseous, bro. I'm gonna get nauseous right now.
You put like limon and like tapatio and then
fire. You know? What other animal have you had?
You know what, bro? I tried cuy. Do you know what cuy is? So it's a Peruvian dish. It's a guinea pig.
I'm down for some guinea pig.
I'm not like crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like
but see, I'm more open to guinea pig though. I'm down.
Cannibal, but
bear.
Bear?
Like
exotic bear meat. How do you eat bear meat, bro?
Honestly, like, you could cook it differently.
What part did you eat? Like the nalgas or?
Honestly, like,
what was it? Bistec? Like a steak?
The bear meat.
Do you remember?
I do remember because it's so chewy.
Oh, it's chewy.
Like a gum.
It's good though or not?
It's
did
good.
You enjoy it?
I enjoy it because, you know, my mom made it. You know, because that's why I enjoy it.
With those salsita.
But Julio, how do you get bear meat? How do you get bear meat, bro? How do you get bear meat?
My dad actually went to hunt it.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of bear?
It was.
Is that legal? Let's not go any further, bro.
It is legal.
In Mexico or here?
He actually has a hen at home.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, next time I could bring it. You know, if you want, you know. He has a hen of the bear. Yeah, I could bring it next time.
That's crazy. Support that, man.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
Someone else does it. It's crazy.
It's a good reference for
man. There you go. What's some weird food weird food that you've eaten, man?
I mean, yeah, the guinea pig was probably the most. I've tried deer, like buck
deer. Yeah.
And that was actually fire. But nothing else. Nothing really.
When I was a kid, actually, so when my family, we're from Jalisco, Mexico, and my tío Hector, he actually was a part of this band called Banda Caña Verde, and they used to tour in the U.S., right? So they would make their way and they'd go play at Pico Rivera. So I remember this one time they pulled up to the house. I used to live in Buena Park at the time. Excuse me. And they brought their tour bus, and they actually ended up hunting. I'm trying to remember the name, but I swear it was like dove. But they hunted the birds.
Like
here.
birds? Oh,
what's it like? Huilas?
I think it was maybe.
Huilas? Oh, they're good. Yeah.
Small birds is what it was.
They're like,
little meat.
Yeah.
Because like you could order a molcajete, something style, and it'll give you a little bird.
Oh, yeah.
Little chicken.
What did you say? Always making
what is
Huilas.
it? Huilas? What is that?
So it's dove?
Is it dove? Not dove.
Huilas, they're smaller than the doves.
Okay.
Like a little small.
But it was some sort of. But
it's good.
The story being that so Banda Caña Verde was at the crib. My dad was there, and they hunted these birds, and we ate them on tacos. So I mean, for me, that's probably some weird stuff.
No, it's
my dad. We used to live in Oregon.
Birds away from
I know. I'm cool on that. But my dad, he actually, when we lived in Oregon, he used to go get the clams straight from the river and eat them, bro.
Clams?
I'm like, I used to tell my dad,
like oysters?
I'm good.
You know what oysters are good for? You never heard what they're good for?
Aphrodisiac or
to get it on, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I thought that was shrimps.
Shrimp?
Maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was shrimp.
Really?
The shrimp gives you.
I know they
energy.
call you a shrimp sometimes.
It gives you wings or what?
It gives you the
speaking of giving you wings, big shout out to our friends over at Mahia Coffee. Today's episode is sponsored by Mahia Coffee. This is a personal favorite of mine right now. They just released this butterscotch medium roast flavor.
Fire.
And check out the packaging, though. This is crazy. They also have the Cinnabon medium roast, and you could check them out. I believe it's mahiacoffee.com. Big shout out to Elizabeth. You were asking earlier, Juan, how I met her. I used to tattoo her at the shop West Coast Ink when I first got started. So I met her back in the day, man. And, you know, she started this company right here, and, you know, it's been doing well. And when I say it's like the world's best coffee, it is a fire ass coffee. No, it is a fire coffee. You know, not only does it look cool, but it's good. So big shout out to Mahia Coffee.
I'm not a big thing of coffee, but I will try it out.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Confidential Coffee. That's actually a shop that
you did the mural there, right?
A couple murals in there, but their coffee is fire, bro.
That's in Long Beach?
They're in Long Beach, downtown actually. It's like on Atlantic, I think, and fire coffee. Everyone loves coffee. Yeah. And I did a couple of murals on there, so if you're ever in Long Beach, check them out. But yeah, shout out to Denise. That's the shop owner.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, coffee's good. I actually feel like I've been needing it more now that I'm a dad. I'm like, tired of waking up in the morning.
I need the coffee, man. I always say that. I mean, I don't care, bro. If coffee is gonna kill me, I'll let it kill me, man. I can't. I'll give up a lot of things, but coffee, shit.
Yeah. No, I don't really drink coffee.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
You don't.
No. Like,
how do you get the energy in the morning?
Honestly, like, I get up and I'm like, let's go. Like, I don't know.
Water. What's the first thing you drink when you get up?
How do you stay so healthy? Yeah,
water and
Healthy Boys podcast.
Healthy Boys.
Yeah.
Nothing there, man.
No, but I just drink like 2 cups of waters, you know, like to wake me up.
That's your breakfast?
Low-key, honestly, I don't really eat that much because I don't know why. I don't get hungry. I'm trying to get myself used to eating again.
Yeah.
But the coffee part is like, I stay away from it.
The coffee will suppress your appetite too sometimes.
And I stay away from it because it makes me tired.
Really?
Yeah, it makes me
tired.
It's the opposite.
Yeah.
It hits me the opposite.
Okay, I don't know if because like earlier you mentioned smoking gives you more talkative. Usually it's the opposite. I have friends that are talkative and they smoke and they don't talk.
Yeah.
So it does. So it does the opposite to you.
Yeah.
Wow. So coffee is gonna get you sleepy.
Yeah,
like,
coffee
like on your hot cocoa vibes.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Man,
it's that cleanse. It's that cleanse.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I can't do that.
Yeah. Hey, would you get a colon cleanse? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, how do you get the cleanse?
So they stick a tube in you, boom,
and
then they cleanse you out. They cleanse you out.
No, yeah.
They cleanse you.
Yeah.
But you need a colonoscopy though. Choice. You got to. You have to. You have to. No, you have to.
I thought they stopped that.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
I thought they stopped doing that.
Colonoscopies?
I'll pass on
well, you know, the dude from INK Boys, he actually he passed from colon cancer. So it's like in males, it's very common. Oh, really? Wow.
And in males, I'm not trying to have nothing shoot up my ass.
I mean, of course not, bro. But dang, like you need to check yourself, man.
It's gonna be lubed up.
Hey, don't listen to what Juan says. If you're a male,
keep healthy.
Yeah, if you're a male, get a colonoscopy. You gotta check yourself, man. You gotta check yourself, Juan.
If there's another way,
I don't think there's no other way, bro.
We'll do it.
Yeah, you got to, bro. Here's the deal: you're gonna be knocked out.
Nah.
Okay, I got a funny story. Okay, hold on.
Ready?
Hold on, I got a story for you. Okay, so let me just put it out there. I've actually gotten a colonoscopy.
Oh my God.
I'm due for a second, but check this out. Let me tell you the colonoscopy story. So I was check it out. So I'm due for a colonoscopy, right? So this is the colonoscopy. They're gonna check me. At this time, I was having problems, stomach problems. I didn't know what it was. So they're like, hey, do a colonoscopy. Let's check your colon. So I go into this little office, and if you guys don't know, for colonoscopy, you have to go under. So they put you to sleep. The anesthesia or whatever it is, they put you to sleep. You're not awake. Hold on. So
I thought he was like the movie.
No, bro, no, you're asleep. You're asleep.
Like, oh, can you pick this up?
Can you put the candles and some music, please?
Hold on. Let me land. Check this out. So they take me into the room. Right? And there's I believe it was 3 staff. It was a doctor, a nurse, and an unknown person. So I get pulled into a bed. Into this next room. We're approaching the procedure room, and the doctor's like, how you doing, Herchelll? My name's John, blah, 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 right? This is nurse Betty, blah, blah, blah. He said, hey.
How you doing?
No, hold on. So he's introduces himself, his nurse, and then he's like, just count to 10, and it'll whatever,
God.
you know. So I'm like, as I'm counting to 10, I remember I'm like, 1.
How were you laying, bro?
I was flat on a bed,
your stomach,
on my back,
on your back.
Almost on my back. I went in there on my back.
So he had you like this.
I don't know, bro. I was asleep. You guys are wild.
Missionary.
Hold on.
Were you using the pregnancy chair?
It might be. I don't know, bro. It's all right. So check this out. So as I'm going in, the dude's like the doctor, right? So as I'm counting down, I'm looking, and there's this third person on the computer that looked around. And I remember as I'm counting, I'm like, well, who the fuck is that motherfucker? Who's that guy? He didn't introduce him. So I'm like, 1, 2. The doctor introduced him, the lady, and as I'm going to sleep, I lock eyes with unknown number 3, and he smiles at me, man. So my last memories, neta, bro, neta. As I'm counting, at 5, I knock out. At 5, I knock out, and I remember just thinking, like, well, who the hell is that guy?
My God.
Yeah. Yeah. I woke up from the procedure, man, and
he said, bring him, John.
First thought, I know I needed those bedside.
A day?
I woke up out of it, and I was like, well, who the hell was this guy? You know, but yeah, that's my story. I still don't know who unknown number 3 is, but I woke up, and everybody's passing gas in the room, man. It's a whole room, but it's a bunch of guys. Y todos están echando pedos, bro, because you're releasing gas, because that tube that they put in you, damn.
It was loose.
Yeah. So that's my colonoscopy story. Get checked. We're dragging on the colonoscopy.
So is that the same as prostate? Like
no, that's
prostate
different.
check?
No, that's different.
So you get things like up your ass twice?
No, that's prostate is something else.
What about
wait, I don't know, bro. No, I'm tripping. I don't know.
So one is to clean, and then the other one is to check if you have any type of sickness in you.
So both of those, no matter what they...
Yeah.
They violate you.
It is what it is.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's what you did. You walked out with your lollipop.
Hey, I needed that. And my sticker. And my sticker.
Like, I'm a champ.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, man. You gotta get checked. Hey, we don't know how long we're gonna be here, bro. So you know what I mean? Let's enjoy the ride.
Let's
enjoy the ride. No, you need that, Juan.
No, you get checked. I'm gonna get checked just to be safe.
I'll do it myself.
Because here's the deal. If you catch something early, early enough, bro, you can
Stop
get
it.
treatment, bro, in advance. You don't want to catch it too late, man. So,
I'll fight this cancer. Whatever it is, I'll fight it.
One on one.
You ever broken a bone?
They put some, lights and music.
I think I maybe like some R&B. I can maybe like get used to it.
There you go.
Loosen you up a little bit.
Like massage, But if it's just straight to it, like I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You gotta like treat me good. Like get dinner first,
Hey, I went on Tuesday. I went to Disney. What is it? Sweethearts Night.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Eric. I got the tickets from Eric, but it was a sold out event. I don't know. Okay, so the last few times I went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Terrible experience.
What's the difference? You like it more?
Okay, so I went during the day, various days. I think one of them was a Saturday. I went on Disney like on a Wednesday, and bro, it was so packed that you couldn't even enjoy it. Oh shit! I didn't even think he was gonna make it. I didn't even think he was gonna make it. So we got a surprise guest here, George, the artist, the softest hands on the West Coast. What's the deal, man? I didn't think you were gonna make it, bro.
4 guys, 1 mic.
I didn't know I was either. Man.
Dang.
I'm over here trying to finish a 10-hour back piece
How
in
was that?
6 hours.
Yeah.
And then you hand me the keys to your car. Bro, he leaves me with like just a battery, a quarter of a tank. I'm over here driving the whole time over here, and it's like blinking. Like fuel low, and I'm like,
that's the worst feeling,
man.
I can never. I feel like when you're on like where it has the light for the gas, that's the worst feeling. And I'm like 20
Angel,
minutes away on the freeway.
You could readjust too if you need to. Hey, that's Angel in the background right there. Shout out to Angel at Canvas Studios here.
man, I was sweating over here.
Yeah,
over here,
man. I didn't even think you were gonna make it, bro.
I know.
I didn't think you were gonna make it.
I hear the car just trembling on the way over here. I'm like,
so let's get right into it. I was actually just talking about Disneyland, bro, because you went yesterday, right? I was just finishing off. I was telling him that, like, during the day it's very busy, but bro, was it not empty? Was it not as busy, right? Because that was amazing. The longest wait that I had was 15 minutes.
well, yeah, because like around 8 o'clock, that's when they start escorting everybody out for like the sweethearts.
If you don't have the,
you know what I mean? Yeah, the red lanyard.
Yep, the lanyard and the bracelet. You're out.
Fast.
They did that to me the
Legit.
Star Wars day. Because I didn't have the thing. They were low key like scoping everyone out and telling them to get out if they didn't have the lanyard. But I was low key getting in no matter what.
Talking about Disneyland, I actually have a story about it. When I actually just went when I was younger. Shout out to my family, my dad, my stepdad.
Yep.
He actually like took us to Disneyland like my first time, and I'm not gonna lie, we actually found money.
Ooh.
We found money.
Wait, where and what?
How much?
Where and how much?
No, in the parking lot, right?
What?
So my dad used to carry. We used to be in a big ass van because we were 9 of us.
Okay,
like we're 9 of
siblings.
us.
You could fit 9 in the
parents.
truck.
Yeah, no, we used to do that.
That's what we used to do.
That's right.
We used to have like a
That's
little
right.
ass truck.
We'll make it work, bro.
Sunday mornings at church.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah, I used to lay down in the
still
back
some water
between
left.
everybody. I used to lay
Thirsty.
down in the truck. I used to lay down in the back, but that's another topic. But,
Yeah, whatever, bro.
But the band, it was like those bands, the old school bands that have the old school TVs. Like,
Julio, continue it. I'm gonna hit the restroom. Angel, I'm gonna hit the restroom. We're gonna keep it going.
They're like small.
Yeah.
And it was right there. Like it was like the whole band, right?
Yeah.
And so check this out. We roll up to the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
So it is my older brother. I'm in the middle, and then my older brother, and then another brother. So we're like 4 people in the back seat and shit like that. And so we roll up, and then I'm in the middle, and then my older brother's in the side, and then he's like, "There's money flying outside."
Oh.
Right, there's money flying outside.
Ooh.
And I was like, "For real?" Like, and then my dad goes like, "All right, guys, when you guys get out, there's gonna be money flying outside." And then we're like, "What?"
Better catch as much as you
Low-key,
can.
we got out. We're like, "Shoot!"
Yeah.
Oh my god, we got
How
almost
much?
$1,000.
What the?
And my stepdad, as a nice person,
well, that's basically how much you pay at Disneyland.
Yeah, for a
Just
family of what, like 3? That's already a grand right there.
I know, that's crazy. And honestly, whoever lost that money, thank you so much, because it's like,
What was it?
Thank you. It's like, nah, bro.
God bless you.
That was
bless
my
you,
month's paycheck right there.
No, honestly, like, my stepdad's so nice. He waited outside
For what?
for somebody to come and pick up that money.
Nah, you
No,
guys are
I'm not
right.
gonna
All right,
lie.
let's go.
No, he
Low
actually,
key, I would too. You know
No,
what I mean?
he
That's
would,
kind of fucked up.
because
you
he
know?
was like,
like, where did it come from?
It was just flying.
From where? Like,
Just flying, like it was just flying.
How can you find the actual owner though? I could have passed and been like, "Oh, that's mine."
I know, but
I mean, if someone came up to me and be like, "Hey, have you happened to see any money?" Like,
but it's just great, and you see like
said that too.
and you see a bunch of people getting off their cars and just looking at us like crazy, like a bunch of young kids. Just
was it just you or
no? It was me, and it was like all my brothers,
but like other people grabbing.
No, it was just us.
It was
like
just
they literally thought that it was our money.
Yeah. Wow.
So we're on their cars. And
people get out, they help you try to get the money. Like here, bro.
Oh, thank you.
No, that is true. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, but it was a lot of money, and you know what? Yeah, it was $1,000. He made up to $1,000 because my dad was
paid
like
for itself right there.
No, honestly, he did.
People,
so
bro?
who kept it?
My parents was like, no. My dad was like, give me all that. Everybody give me all the money you guys picked up.
Your parents see you with money, they'll be like, I'll save it for you.
I'll take care of it for you.
No, they actually got it. To the spends, we actually spent that money to go into this. Yeah,
you ate good.
Yeah, we ate good because it was a lot of us.
Caviar,
steak dinner, boys.
Good stuff. Honestly, it's been a while that I haven't been in Disneyland, so that's why I'm excited to.
You want that $10 popcorn, mijo? Acá está.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what did you get? What'd you get from Disney? Did you get any snacks or what you?
How was the Sweethearts?
It was cool, bro. I'm going.
It was alright. We mainly just like we literally just stayed at the Star Wars side the whole fucking time. Yeah, like we were at the cantina.
Star Wars ride was closed, right?
I would too.
Yeah,
cantina is fire.
Yeah, we were in the cantina, bro. Like it was pretty like it was like the one time that I've ever seen my wife actually drink.
Nice.
And she was actually getting like
loose, man.
She was getting tipsy, like because we got the what is it called the Outer Rim. I don't know if you guys ever tried it, but that one's pretty bomb. It's called an Outer Rim, and it's basically like a tequila
I saw
drink.
that one actually.
And then like one of the because we just recommend we just told the people like what do you recommend, you know?
What's hot?
Yeah.
So we got the Outer Rim, and then we had like this really tall drink that was yellow, but when you drank like the fizzy, I think it was called the fizzy something. Mm-hmm. Like it made your fucking throat and lips like tingle. Like I don't know what it was.
We had the candy, the candy,
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you know what I mean. But
I would
like it was like cool because it was cool because like the way that they do it is like they have it in a bowl and then they literally scoop out like the foam thing and they put it on top of the
like
drink.
They look crazy. They look crazy.
No, it wasn't like dry ice.
Foam, bro.
It's literally just foam. But when you taste it, that's what actually like tingles your mouth.
And they had snacks in there too. So you were asking what's the difference? They have photo opportunities. You could take cool photos. They had exclusive snacks for the night, exclusive themed merch for the night. It was cool, bro. I felt like it's an experience where you feel like the park is closed and the park is all yours. Like that.
To be honest, like we were only there for like literally like a little bit because we were there from like at 10 in the morning already, and then like walking around like we were already like tired.
That's separate too, right?
That's separate.
Is it more for like couples older?
It's like a couples themed, but after it starts at 8. So after 8, unless you have that bracelet and that lanyard, they'll
literally just start escorting you out. Like
that's crazy.
They'll start like telling everybody like, hey, like you got to start making your way to.
I wonder if anyone
exit.
like
but I think you can go to the. I think you can go to like the California side.
I was smoking at Disney,
but you couldn't go into the Disneyland side anymore. You can go to the California, but you can't go to the Disneyland side. I think.
Okay.
Dang.
Hey, how were you smoking? Because I know it's like what happened there?
I feel like they watch.
Bro, I sneak my shit in.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because I did.
No, check this out. You know what I did?
Everybody, how you sneak shit in there?
I literally in the parking lot. I snuck it into
the prostate.
How'd you sneak it?
I don't want my lady to get mad, but I snuck it into one of her pads. And then we just walked right in and it was funny because they were searching her bag and they were literally like feeling the pads. Yeah. And I was like, oh no,
I mean, if you think that's hard, what about sneaking in your tattoo machine and equipment to tattoo in there?
I know.
Hey, it's a Disney. I did it with Disney Magic, bro.
I was saying that's Disney.
Yeah. That's like, does David Blaine, tell you how he did the trick? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Chris Angel.
I don't know. Yeah, Chris Angel.
But literally, I go to the bathroom. I'm just like.
No, but I snuck in. Anywhere I go, I travel. I take my. This is not a sponsored ad, but I take my Sizzy. No, I take my Sizzy with me.
Bro, I seen guys in there that just be walking literally in the middle of the park and just fucking
hitting
their shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
I always wonder. They make me throw them away because I don't really sneak it.
Man, I'm fascinated with like the dark side of Disney. Do you guys know about the America? Do you guys know about the America Sings death?
What is that?
So there was an attraction that was called America Sings in Tomorrowland. And it was a rotating type attraction where there was like animatronics, and there was this young girl that was working at the time. And so in between of the stage rotating, she got crushed. And the people in the audience, they heard her screams. And that's one of those stories that just haunts
Did her
Disney.
family get like a free?
I mean, that I don't know, but
honestly, that's
crazy.
That's not gonna stop. But no, but that's not gonna
they
stop.
Say that if a person's about to die,
they
say that if a person's about to die in Disneyland or someone does die at Disneyland, they escort them off.
No one is declared dead in Disney.
No one's declared dead on Disney.
No.
Yeah,
so they just do some cartel move shit.
You know,
nah, I'm pretty sure they put him like on a stretcher and then he's like, no, he's still alive. And then they get him out and be like, oh no, he's not declared.
Outside. So for me, for grad night, I went with the homies. One of these guys, bro, passes out in like one of those like Monsters Inc. ride, bro. No mames. And
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Go ahead. Cause there's a moment where he just like fall, kind of like, cause you're sitting in the little train thing, and he just kind of falls in, and then we're like, we're pushing him. We're like, he's good, right?
Hey, those micheladas over there are fire.
Yeah, they are. They are. And so we get out, and he's like, bro, like I passed out, and we're all laughing, like, you're tripping. And he's like, nah, for real, I passed out. And then later, we're walking down that little area. He looks pale as fuck. And then he sits down, and they actually called the paramedics for him. And then so I guess they took him, bro, in the little chair.
Stroller and shit.
Yeah.
And what happened?
They gave us like a fast pass for the whole day. They're like, hey, shit.
There you go. It worked out.
And it's funny for grad night. After that, we never saw him again.
Wow.
I don't know what happened, but thank you for the shout out to that guy. Forgot his name, but we got a fast pass that day. It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick.
You know what I hated about this?
What grinds your gears?
Your gears. It's just like
something always grinds George's gears, man.
It's the kids, bro. Not just kids.
God.
The nasty ass kids, bro. The ones that are like picking their nose. And they're like this sneezing, and they're like, yeah, bro. I kid you not. We were waiting in the marble side, right? So we were waiting to get on the Spider-Man ride.
Yeah.
And it's like we're waiting in line. We're literally about like this close to getting in, like to getting on the ride itself. Yeah. And then I'm like just looking at all like the crazy stuff, because that's the first time I've ever been to the Spider-Man ride.
It's a cool ride. Yeah.
It's a cool ride. Yeah. Angie like starts like shoving me. She's like, bro, like, look at this, look at this. And this kid, bro, was like finger deep. Just like in like her, like their pants, bro. And I'm
looking at the face too, that.
And then like I look at them, and like and they're doing it like in front of their parents, bro.
Like inside his pants or like from outside?
Like full in, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, and not just for like a little scratch, you know.
How old is he?
He looked like a little 10-year-old kid, you know what I mean?
And don't tell me.
Nah, I didn't see that. I just like quickly like looked away, like not trying to make eye contact, and then like the kid's like jumping up in the air, you know, like just like like acting like nothing happened. So then we get on the ride, and it's like 4 people, right? So there's only 2, right?
Yeah,
so it's me and my wife Angie. Right, and then like the parent and the kid, and then like Angie's like freaking out. I was like, I hope we don't sit next to them.
He's like, hi.
Yeah, like I hope we don't sit next to this kid. You know what I mean? But I'm like even stressing out too. I was like, like don't touch me, kid. You know, because you were like right next to us the whole time, and then
terrible.
Like they, like right when they were telling us like go to this line to get on this ride, like. We went to number 3, and then they went to number 4, and I was like, fuck, thank God, like, you know what I mean?
Here's the 3D glasses.
Right? Like, dude, the whole time, like, all I could ever think about was just, like, washing my hands and hand sanitizing everything.
That's why you got to keep that hand sanitizer on deck, bro.
Yeah. But it was cool. Like, we literally ate, like, a lot of stuff, bro. Like, when we were at the cantina, we had, like, the pretzel thing or whatever that was pretty fire. And then we had like media quesadacos. That was in.
We had media fries.
The kid had a dookie.
You know, we had like like popcorn, sodas, stuff like that. Like, we went to the Cars area, and then we had their mac and cheese right there too. Was pretty bomb.
The worst food is in the where the Space Mountain is, bro. That place is trash. That place is trash. I could never.
I don't know if you guys know, but in Tomorrowland, all the vegetation is edible. So all the plants, you can eat the plants. Fun fact.
Like in the grass, like there.
You go next time you're eating grass and everyone's just looking at you weird.
I'm about to go.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna see me eating grass.
Poison control comes in and be like, "Hey, sir, you're not supposed to eat the grass."
Yo, you fucked up.
Enough about
There's like bird
Disneyland.
shit on it.
Hey, are you going to Sunday? Are you going on Sunday for the party?
Maybe.
It's
a big maybe because I'm doing a neck tat.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna be all day, so
There you go.
You know, I was gonna go, but it's actually my brother's birthday.
Okay.
He's gonna actually be
see how it is.
18 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, 18.
This is my daughter's first, bro.
I know. It's like,
chambelán.
oh man,
It's all good.
No,
Wait, did you
but-
hit up my uncle?
No, we got
No?
we got
the guy. Yeah. This one literally hits me up.
Check out George Garibay Party Supplies.
He sold me to.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This one literally hits me up. He's like, "Hey, you think your uncle can hook me up?" And I'm like, "Well, here's his number. Call him."
It's because my guy couldn't. So at the time, and then he was able to get back.
I could have get you a jumper if you want it.
Oh, fuck it, let's do it and get the mechanical.
You want one for real?
Or are you gonna go? Or
Get the mechanical bull.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. We'll get that,
For a kid's first birthday party, you get a mechanical bull for them and shit.
I can buy you a jumper. I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna have the whole beer pong and todo. I feel like the more you drink, the more you get better.
Yeah,
At playing beer pong.
It makes it. Yeah.
What's the other one with the little sacks?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You throw it in the hole.
I can't remember.
Get sacked in the
Pause.
face.
Yeah, those are good games.
You guys busy next week coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got a
bro.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of them.
Same here.
I got a half IP
But it's
sleeve
good,
that
though.
I'm
I
doing
feel like-
tomorrow, and
yeah.
then the neck tat on Sunday, and then I'm doing like a whole like upper half sleeve. You know what I mean?
Typically, this is a busy season for, I mean, not just tattooers, but for the economy in general. You know, this is a busy time. Everybody gets a return. But
Cash in those
they're-
tax
No,
returns.
but they're saying that this year's not as hot.
It's less.
This
Are we
year's
getting
people are getting
stimulus
less.
this year? No.
So yeah, man, it might not be that busy of a season that people, you know, that people are used to. People are used to.
No, that's true.
You know.
Ooh, I miss those stimulus.
Yeah.
That we were charging.
That you gotta pay
tattoos.
back anyways.
We were charging tattoos. 12. You're 1,200. Is it?
What about those people that with kids? You know, they be getting a good amount of money.
That have kids?
That too.
Have kids,
It's not that
you know.
much anymore.
Damn,
It's not that much anymore.
I gotta
eh?
make more kids.
Also too with the pets too, right? Because of Biden.
For real?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Daddy,
don't have a
Daddy
dog?
Biden was gonna give it people with dogs. Like basically like another.
I did not know that.
For real?
See, hey,
Nah,
Juanis put it in his notes.
no.
I'm just saying.
For those non-parent people, but they say that they're parents because they call their animals their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a dog, and that little dog. Yeah, that little dog.
It's like a kid, right?
They're
Yeah,
more
like
work
a
than a
kid.
kid sometimes.
They are, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
that's
that-
my son.
They shit everywhere.
I don't know how all these breeders do it though, but shout out to them because that's a lot of
That's
hard
a lot of
work and
work,
patience.
yeah.
I'm cool
That's
on
a lot
that.
of work.
Bro,
It is hard,
for
man.
dog
I'm cool on
breeders, bro,
breeding,
if
man.
that was true, then they'd be racking it.
Yeah, a lot of tattoo artists that's like a big tattoo artist side hustle. If you notice, a lot of tattoo artists
Yeah,
are breeders.
I was gonna get
They're
into
breeding
that, but-
Frenchies and all these other dogs, you know?
It's just they're going crazy.
Yeah.
On those new, have you seen those Frenchies with hair?
Those
Really?
fluffy
the fluffy
looking
ones?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
Hey,
It's
nobody
like-
told me that Frenchies are little shits. Bro,
They
Frenchies
shit
are
everywhere.
troublemakers, man.
Yeah, and
My
like,
God.
as I'm walking, like it's
Yeah.
like biting onto my pants, so I'm like dragging it.
Yeah,
with me.
yeah. It's tough.
I wanted a
cute.
Frenchie.
You know what's
Yeah.
a cool dog
Now
to get?
that I
A
hear-
pug.
A pug. Those are
Pug.
cute.
You can teach him how to skateboard and
Yeah.
bam.
True.
Yeah.
Be like, let's go, homie. He's got the shades on. He's like,
Nah, pugs are still
Yeah.
little troublemakers, bro. I'm telling you, because
Not mine. I had one.
Mine's
Yeah.
Frenchie mix,
Oh, that's
man.
right,
Yeah,
that's
so it's
right.
like I get the worst of both worlds, man.
I had a pug and he skateboarded.
Man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh shit.
was
That's
tight as fuck.
sick. I want to get a pet when I'm ready though.
But they do come with like a lot of complications.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
Health
bills add up, man. Those bills add up.
Insurance. I didn't know like these Frenchies have paperwork.
Yeah, man.
Like the dog has papers, not even me. Like, I'm not. Like, people are asking me about them. Like, oh, are they like AKC certified?
Yeah.
Like they have papers, and then I was like, I don't even have papers. Like, no mames. Like, how is the dog gonna have papers and not me? But that's a whole nother story.
It's okay.
But they charge more. They like will sell them for more.
Man, let's bring it back to tattooing. You know, it's funny because you know, I was like, let's do non-tattoo related topics, but let's get into tattooing though, man. You know, because because that's what we do, man. I always want to bring value to tattoo artists. So like I asked you guys last time, you know, what are some things that you recommend? I mean, Julio's here. He's in person. This is a good example because he's in a new market. He's from a different city. He's like starting from ground zero, new clientele. Like, what are some of these things that we can do to, like, what would you tell Julio right now? Like, what would you tell Julio? You're just starting out. Like, I've already had my talks with Julio, but Juan, George, what advice do you give Julio right now, man? As a, new art, not a new artist, but a new artist at our shop right now.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of covered this last time when we were talking about advertising.
The flash sheets.
Like drawing flash or even like getting like your brothers or sister relatives, friends, you know what I mean? Even if it's just like you're just giving away a free tattoo, like it's not a free tattoo because that's how you market yourself by posting that you're constantly being at work. So if when I started out, a lot of people told me like, even if you're not making money, do a tat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep that consistency going. Yeah. Because then like how we talked about it, you take a week off, you take 2 weeks off, like
get rusty.
You get rusty. So as long as people are gonna notice that, man, this guy is busy. This guy's got work.
True.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna hit this fool. So
real quick, and I'm gonna tell you in real time, Julio. So like for example, bro, if you're always posting that you're available, man, people are always gonna think, hey, he's going to be available. So it's also like you got to be careful on like how often, you know what I mean? So
yeah, because if you're always posting
available either.
Yeah, because if you're always posting available, then they're
create the demand, bro.
Yeah. They're wondering like how come he's always available?
That too. That can happen too. So
that's true.
But for me, it's more of like, yeah, man. So
hey,
time
if you
is limited.
Tattoo yourself, you're gonna tattoo yourself.
Honestly, like I've been working at some pound of fleshes, you know.
Oh yeah, you have.
And, and honestly, just to keep my hand moving, when I don't have anything, honestly, like it's fun to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I don't tattoo. I'm still tattooing,
100%.
but not an actual, person, but it's still moving my hand and getting myself more better at it.
And if anybody's watching, if you guys want to collect like a small piece right now, Julio's our walk-in artist. So if you guys want to, come in, I understand. Like for example, somebody wants to come in to see me for like a big custom piece. That's understandable. But there's stuff like small bangers that if you want to just walk in for a tat, that's something that any of us in here could, execute really well. And Julio's available for that. So if you guys want to get a small tattoo, make sure to check out INK JULIO, and he'll be available for walk-ins at the shop. I
don't do walk-ins.
Hey, span size. Juan, what do you have? Like any advice for Julio and including any new artists out there, man?
I told him this earlier. Just keep drawing, bro. Just keep doing something.
Can't go wrong with that.
Tattooing or drawing or just finding ways to just push yourself posting more, bro. Just
definitely
keep myself busy.
Yeah. What I want to add to that is for any new tattooers, or not only that, just any new business, right? Any new creator, anybody that's out there is really just just stay consistent. Keep it moving.
Because I don't want to like throw you underneath the bus, but the way because there was a time where like I didn't have like that much work. Like I was literally maybe tattooing maybe 2-3 times a week, and like there was small stuff. So I always like ask myself like, if there's something that I'm doing that's not making me bring in a lot of clientele, then I must be doing something wrong, and that maybe I should do a different path, a different thing where like. Maybe I should be posting more. Yeah. Maybe I should be tattooing myself, or like, but just anything. Like if you find yourself that you're just not getting work, it's time to think and reevaluate and be like, how can I get people to come in here? You know what I mean? Whether it's just constant marketing, constant posting, constant telling your homies or your friends, like, come through.
Energy is real too. Like if you're slow, bro, people are gonna feel like they, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times, like when anybody walks in, if you notice, like if you really need the work, they could feel that, man. But if you're like nonchalant, like, oh, you know, like, hey, if you want to, you know, because, okay, so actually what I meant to touch on is for the new tattoo artists is, it's like, it can't always be business. Like if you go on a profile, if I see nothing but tattoos on there, it's all business, you know? So what I tell people is share things of your life that are true to you, be genuine. There's going to be things that people are going to connect with you on outside of tattooing. Somebody might want to tattoo you because they like Bad Bunny. Somebody might want to tattoo you because they're from Jalisco like you. Somebody might want to get tattooed with you because they also like cars, you know? So it's like, you got to put these other, you know, we're multidimensional, bro. Like we got to share things of us that other people can connect on, man. And those are other reasons because, bro, it's not enough to just do badass work, bro. You got to be more than that, you know? So it's like you got to get exactly, man. Experience is everything. And like I said, a lot of times people might want to get tattooed by me because they have similar interests with me too. So it's
especially if you're getting tattooed for like 8 hours, bro. Like you ain't trying to just be quiet the whole time.
Nah, man.
It's awkward. It's
the worst.
I have done that before.
You're getting tattooed, sitting still for like 8 hours straight. Like no mames. Like,
you're spending a lot of time with people, man.
You're trying to talk to them and they just stay quiet still. You know, they say
because they don't know anything to talk about either.
Cool too, though. Like if that's you know, if that's how you deal, because like, bro, because here's the deal: they're under a lot of pain. Not everybody wants to be talking. That's true. So that's something we got to be conscious of. Like, bro, we're not in our best. If we're in pain, we're not gonna be in the best mood.
Make them feel good too, you know.
Bro, my client, like that numbing cream probably already wore off like 3-4 hours ago when I was tattooing her, and she didn't feel nothing still. I don't know how she did it, but she was like coasting throughout the whole time.
Chilling.
She was cool.
Yeah. She was like I was like I'm over here tattooing the side of her ribs, and I'm all asking like, how you feeling? And be like, yo, I don't even feel shit still. Like,
chilling.
You know? But she was cool. She was actually one of like the more cool people that I've done a very large tattoo and sat through it so well.
It goes by so much faster, I feel like, when you have a good time with them.
Definitely.
You know?
That too. I always tell people I feel like I'm time traveling. You know, before you know it,
pretty much.
Yeah, there you go.
You pretty much. You look up, you're done, and
time's
like,
done.
Oh shit, it's already
you're doing it all over again. You know,
that's true.
So it is the month of February, and we do have what is it? Some Valentine's Day flash. If you guys want to check out the flash, it's on our Instagram, Pachuco_tattoo. All the flash is posted on there, and take advantage. There's flash from $80 to $120 there. You know, so you could still walk in and get one of those pieces done here. So.
Man, I'm like so exhausted.
I know.
What else is coming up? Easter, bro. With the eggs right now being expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even get those
wrong kind of eggs, bro.
Yeah, wrong kind of eggs. Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. True.
Talking about. What are you talking about? You can go to the dollar store right now and buy some huevos.
Just regular eggs.
Man.
What I saw is like someone was gonna give out like a bouquet of eggs because they're expensive.
Oh, because they're expensive. It's a flex.
They made it. They made it hard. And they put the eggs in.
I was dying. AD from No Jumper. He gifted his girl a bouquet of crab legs for Valentine's last year. Crab legs. Yeah. Oh my god, crab legs.
That's some lobster, some
you
caviar.
guys like seafood?
She was cool.
You don't really.
I'm new though. No, I like it. I've been going in on the chicken crab.
Have you guys went fishing and actually eat your own fish? Yeah, I did.
There was like a supermarket you would go and they had the fish right there swimming.
You pick your own fish?
You pick your fish and then they beat the shit out of it.
No, I used to go fishing and actually take it out, cut it, cook it, and all that.
Clean it.
I did that once with my uncle.
It's pretty
good. We were over there by like Huntington Beach where you can go to the pier right there and just fucking fish for it. One time I caught a crab and I was like, and it was still alive and we were gonna eat it, but then it was like, no, you don't want to eat that fish. And then I don't know why, but then we caught an actual fish, but it wasn't it was like a decent size. I still kind of remember it was like that.
That's a small one.
What was the biggest for you? I feel like that's a sport.
Honestly,
people fishing.
I grew up hunting and fishing. to a certain time when I came to California with my dad. You know, he actually teach me all that stuff, and I'm glad of that, because that's a really valuable thing to learn. You 100%. Know, if you get lost somewhere, you already know how to do it.
Live off the land.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the biggest fish you've caught?
The biggest fish I have gotten is probably like this big.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I have actually. I have
caught
pictures.
it yourself or like with your family?
I caught it myself. I have a lot of pictures of me like with fishes. And the biggest I was younger. I was younger, so I don't know what size it was. But I know that.
Yeah, see, at the time
it was probably like this big. And you don't think he said it was like huge.
I do have pictures though too. I do have pictures, but no,
like 5 years old.
The fish I caught, it was like this big. The biggest one is.
See, it's getting bigger.
I know, right?
I remember.
He's like, it almost ate me.
But I could show you pictures. You know, I got value proof. It's pretty cool though. Fishing, and it's relaxing. It's really relaxing.
True.
You guys should try it. It's really relaxing.
It's a game of patience, bro. I feel like you're just there all day, like quemándote.
But honestly, like if you fish, once you feel the pull of the fish, you're like, damn, I'm actually getting something in that, because a lot of people and it goes away. Yeah, one day they took my cañas and shit, like the fishing poles. They took him away. A fish took him away.
Oh, really?
It was strong.
It's a big
man,
fish.
do you believe in like any like water creatures? We're a water planet.
Loch Ness monster.
Because I think there's fucking stuff in that water, man, that we don't know of. You know, most of the ocean is unexplored, so there's a lot of stuff out there.
Have you guys seen Wakanda, the new one?
No, I have not seen it. I mean, these guys have.
Yeah, you haven't seen it? You know? Yeah, you need to see it. That's how you'll be a little bit more of a, you will open your minds and be like, damn, the sea goes deep.
I believe that.
The sea goes deep.
I don't know if you guys know, but in Japan, they have these things. They have these things called the kappa. Have you guys heard the kappa in Japan? So they're like these like tortoise type of creatures, and they have signs. If you go to Japan right now, it's like beware of kappa. They actually inspired the.
That's cap.
No, chill. They actually inspired the turtles on the Mario game, but over there they really believe in these kappa creatures, bro. Basically, they're mischievous. They like pull you under the water.
You believe in mermaids too, bro?
I mean, honestly, bro, I think anything is possible, man.
If alien exists, everything exists.
Little mermaid, anything is possible.
A redhead.
anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. But there's real creatures out there that like, you know, it's interesting because like through all civilizations, there's stories of like dragons. Everybody has a serpent or dragon story, you know, in all civilizations, man. So it's like I believe in that. I believe in that. Anything is possible.
If there was dinosaurs, I feel like there was dragons. Same thing.
Anything is possible, man.
I think there's every type of you know, animal and like how to call it, like, you know, fairies and all that stuff.
Duendes,
I know that, duendes, all that, because I actually saw a duende, you know, like once.
Whoa,
yeah,
tell us that story, man.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
What happened, bro?
I'm
intrigued.
I was actually about probably like before I actually came to California, in Mexico, we were doing a hunting house. It was we always used to do one, like me and my brothers, to charge my tias to get in, and it was their own house, so you gotta be smart out there, you know, you're trying to make money out of it. So we did that, and my brothers always mess with me, always, because I was the youngest one out there. So they will send me to go do, you know, the weirdest things ever, and I was just like, all right, you know, I'll go do it. So I went upstairs because the house, it was a 2-story house. So I went upstairs, and when I was going upstairs, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go hide because, you know, they sent me to go hide to scare somebody. So the moment I'm walking upstairs, I see this little creature, but it was like probably like, you know, like if it's from the floor,
What was it?
I could see the silhouette of like an actual like person, little person. And then when the moment they saw me step on the next step, they just run. And I was just like, I was just like, oh hell no, just going back down. And I told my brothers, hey, I ain't going up there no more, because I'm not going up there no more. And then I noticed that in that house, there's a lot of things going on in that house.
How big was it? How do you remember?
It was so the
At
house.
the time you were a kid, so it's probably
how it looked to
No,
you.
honestly, according to me back then,
because I've heard different things. I'm just curious.
That I know is there's a lot of different kind of duendes.
There is.
So the one I saw, it was like probably from here to here. So it was pretty.
Little 3-footer? Little 3-footer?
I would
Yeah.
have just kicked that motherfucker.
No, hell no! I run away from that. I gotta run away from that because I'm like, and you could see literally the silhouette. So that's why I was just like, nah, I'm not.
You sure it wasn't like one of your like nephews?
No, because
Like,
do
you remember her face? Like, did you see features or no?
No,
Or
I didn't.
silhouette?
The silhouette,
okay,
and I
just
seen it
silhouette.
run because
A little midget with a poncho.
Yeah.
But my grandma actually did see him in person. The duendes. My
really?
grandma passed away. She passed away already, but you know, she actually has. She told me a lot of stories about a lot of things that happened. You
I
know,
heard in the IE,
yeah.
there's this little town. There's actually, you can actually Google it too. There's this little town in the IE that there used to be the traveling circus, and all the little people, they all left the circus and they started a little city in the IE.
There's also in Long Beach, bro.
Long
There's
Beach,
Midget
too.
Town, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's all like little people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they like it's a private property, so you can't just get in.
That's how that other land is too.
Oh, it's just specific to that. Yeah,
maybe it's one of your nephews, bro. Like the silver teeth.
I was young. I was young at that time, and honestly, that day it was like, nope. I have had a lot of experience in different things, and yeah, you know, that was one, and you know, I have had it more, but it's
That's
like
interesting,
yeah, that's more.
It could have been a few lights.
I thought, I was hoping that, you know, when you trick your mind saying like, no, it's something else. It's something else. You know, I rather think like it's something else.
Being on a sequin.
Yeah, you're on a sick.
I know. You know, I wish I was high. No, I'm just
Man, so we've been going on for a while. So let's go around. If anybody has any last words, any shout outs, anything you want to get off your mind, let's run it through. Yeah. Georgie,
I don't really
start
got
out.
much.
You missed most of the podcast. I didn't even think you were gonna make it, Georgie. You just creeped in out of nowhere.
I was like down to like the last wire.
Yeah.
It felt like Ink Master.
Man,
all I can hear is 5, 4, 3.
Once George canceled, I was like, damn, like we gotta. I'm like, I'm not in the vibe now. But Juan was like, we gotta keep it going.
We had to.
You know, Julio came through. Boom. You know, at least you guys get to know Julio. You know that we get to know everybody from the shop. But yeah, you know,
I think there's people
else?
watching, so they're here to support us. So I mean, shout out to them.
Oh no,
Hey, this
shout out to them,
Saturday
you know.
in Santa Ana, there is a car cruise going down.
Hey, take a shot every time George says car cruise.
You might catch me there.
Which one?
It's right there by like Edinger and Edinger and Bristol. I think it's like McFadden parking lot.
How do you find it? Like, what do you look up on IG? Is there a page that like about the car
well, it's posted right there on cruising. It's not a crime.
Oh,
so it's like cruising, and then it's like the little dash thing, the underscore, or not the underscore, like the, what do you call that?
little in the middle.
The little,
I say
the little
dash.
outline that's on the bottom.
I said the
There's an
underscore.
underscore.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
underscore.
underscore.
Yeah, it's like cruising.
Yeah.
Underscore.
Okay.
Not cruising.
From what
crime.
time to what time?
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think it's starting like around like they say like 5 p.m. But it's like total bullshit because everyone's always like gonna be there like way earlier. Because it's like it's literally like a thin strip of parking.
Yeah.
And it's closed off. So like once you get in, like kiss your ass goodbye because you're not gonna be able to get out until like literally like everyone's like dipping out. I'll probably cruise by. I'm kind of debating because again I have that like leg sleeve that I'm doing tomorrow. So like I know I won't be able to find parking, but I'll cruise by, hit that fucking siren. You know what I mean? And catch me right there.
I thought it was an ambulance that was coming when he pulled the
siren.
I was like, oh, sure, who got hurt? You know?
Yeah.
And he pulled
Cool. So yeah, make sure to check that out. Julio, you got anything, man? Let anything you want to get off the chest?
tattooed?
If you want to
Give
get
your info.
tattooed, you know, just make sure to hit up an IG. It's INK JULIO. I mostly do everything, but you know, if you want to check out my work, you know, we go from there, you know, and
He
there
be
you go.
slanging that ink.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
There you go.
Cool. I'm good.
You good, Juan?
Just
you
appreciate,
good?
I feel like I appreciate just everyone watching.
I know this
just
awesome.
keep it going.
It's awesome.
Feels
Definitely.
good.
Yeah, it's a good time to come together and hang out with the people, man. So yeah, good vibes. Yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Again, if you guys want to drop a comment or a topic, that way we can bring up that topic on the next one and also shout you out. we're gonna sign off right here. Again, my name is Herchelll Carrasco. We've been streaming with Juan Rambo.
Sponsored by
Juan Rambo. We got Julio in here, INK Julio, and big shout out to Baby Hands George, and shout out to our friends Magia Coffee, and the people here at Canvas Studios. Make sure to check them out as well. If anybody needs a podcast done, they're based out of Orange, and you guys can get your podcast going. Hey. Appreciate you guys watching, and if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. Big shout out to Early Gang, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope to see you back again on the next one. Much love. ButChicoTattoo.com.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, man.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I'm like starving.
Oh yeah, low key, I'm hungry. Some tacos.
I'm surprised you made it, man.
I know.
Some
you got here on time.